Hey, what is going on? I hope everyone out there can hear me. Last time I was having issues, but I'm here. Um, so basically I want to come on and talk about suffering. Um, Suffering that's like associated to self-sabotaging, people who um subject themselves to suffering, um like the suffering is within their control. It's like they choosing to suffer. It's like there's a lot of people out there that they are choosing to suffer, you know, um, because they're choosing the things that they're doing on a day-to-day basis, right? And some people are holding on to pain, trauma, guilt, things that are beyond their control, stuff that happened in the past, right? Something that, they feel guilty about, you know? They feel guilty about something that has happened. They feel shame. They can't move on from that particular thing that they went through, right? So every day becomes this agonizing day of like being overly consumed in the pain and the trauma and the guilt and allowing it to control their lives, not even moving forward. And when you are the reason why you're not moving forward in life, then you are subjecting yourself to suffering, especially when you could make a choice to do something, totally different, right? Because we have power in our lives. Although we cannot change the stuff that has happened in our past, right? We can't change nothing that has happened in the past, even the decisions and choices that we made. Because ultimately, that's why, some people go on and they like to blame other people for where they are in life. Like, oh, I was raised like this, or I didn't have this, and that's why my life is the way it is. No, your life is the way it is because of the choices that you're making currently. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, you got to take accountability for where you are in your life. You cannot blame people for when things are effed up in your life or when things are bad. And then on the opposite end, when things are going good, it's like you want to pat yourself on the back, right? You know? And I just honestly feel like some of the negative things that do happen in our lives, right? We could grow from it. We could see that as a learning we could see that as a learning curve, like as not a learning curve, as something that we could gain some type of wisdom from, like how to navigate other situations when they come up. You know what I'm saying? How to deal with certain things, um how to come up with a plan. You know what I'm saying? How to uh stay on your toes, like how to like think in a fast-paced situation, think yourself out of a situation, or how to act when stuff like that do happen, you know what I'm saying, or how to prevent from going through that experience, right? Because I know it's people out there, they just used to going through the same things over and over again. You know what I'm saying? It's one victim to the next victim. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, it's like you staying in a victim state of mind, when you're not allowing yourself to like grow from it, right? If I feel like when people go through things, right, and they're not able to bounce back on their own, right? There's like, I'm not a mental health specialist. I'm not I'm not in that field. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a therapist. I'm not none of those things. You're right. You know what I'm saying? In this present moment, I'm not none of those things, right? So if someone is having serious issues where it's impacting their daily routine and their daily lives, you know what I'm saying? And their ability to take care of themselves, like, yeah, seek help and stuff like that, right? But for the most part, if we are able to like get up out the bed and do something, and make something happen, you feel what I'm saying? Then by all means do it. You know, instead of like feeling like, oh yeah, you don't have no say so on who you in a relationship with. Like, it's a lot of, women out there, you feel me? And I was a part of that, where you feel like, oh, you stuck in a relationship. Like, this is the only relationship you'll ever have. Some people have that, like, that mindset where they feel like, oh, okay, this is the only person I'm going to be with forever. That's, I'm his rib. You feel me? Oh, we was meant to be together. He's my soulmate, all this stuff, right? But meanwhile, the dude is horrible. You don't even know if he's coming or going. He been out the relationship many years ago. He been tapped out. And I feel like as a woman, we know when those things are occurring because we have intuition. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't want to admit that, we have intuition, we have that feeling, that gut, that feeling when you feel like something off. That's why a lot of women, they pick up those damn phones because they start feeling this shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you start feeling that, it's like two questions that you are opposed with at that time. Are you going to stay or are you going to leave? Like, that's it. Because at the end of the day, it's like, it's a situation, right? And you choosing to be in a situation or not in it, regardless of your emotions, right? Because we have emotions, like, some people emotions is out of whack, other people are balanced, other people are just like, they can control their emotions, and some people can't control their emotions, right? Because I'm not subscribing to that, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be with somebody forever crap anymore. I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if a woman's in a situation with a purpose, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you see I honestly feel like people should approach relationships like they approach business or approach any job opportunity. That's my thought process behind that now. But I'm not no damn dating advice. I'm not telling people how to maneuver in their relationships and none of that. You do what you want to do as a grown ass person. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving my opinions. So, because I know a lot of people, like, they just, I don't know, they take shit so, like, to heart or something. They really do. They take stuff to heart, but my thing is, the whole point I'm trying to put out there is like for people who are suffering in situations that they don't have to suffer in. Why subject yourself to pain? Life ain't about pain and hurt. And oh yeah, this person did this to me. Like, yeah, okay, that person did that to you, but there's other people that's, it's good people out there. You feel me? There's other people out there, and that's what, like, some people feel like they only supposed to be with one person, right? And because they have this thinking like, oh, I'm only supposed to be with one person my whole life, and this is this is the card I'm dealt with. Like, that thinking right there alone will keep you stuck in a situation that you don't even have to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it's like toxic and abusive, when you're not even able to be yourself. Like, that shit is the worst feeling when you are in your home and you can't even be yourself. Like, you can't even feel the freest in your home. That shit feels like you in bondage. That doesn't feel good. And that's why I'm saying, like, people are subjecting themselves to certain feelings and certain experiences that people are experiencing in 2023, like, when they don't have to. I just feel like when you remove that aspect of your perception of what you think someone is versus really seeing who the fuck they are, and who, like, with their mask off. Because everyone, because that's why I feel like a large part of why people stay in situations where they are suffering is because they think that for some reason things are going to go back to the way they was. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like, if you meet somebody and, because typically, like, let's say if you meet somebody when you just graduated high school, right? And you was in a relationship with someone during high school, like, a friend or whatever, and, y'all end up getting married, and being together. And as y'all grow, get older, y'all viewpoints change, you guys are not growing together. You guys are growing, like, y'all living together, have a whole life together, but have different viewpoints about things. You starting to explore your own selves, and what you want your world to be like, or what your interests are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as you get older, like, your interests change. Like, it's people out there who used to like being playing sports and stuff like that, to now they don't even like to play sports. They are more into, like, reading and writing, like, or something like that. Like, someone who's not as active as they was before, but they are into, like, other hobbies and stuff like that. That's the same thing with, like, when you think about it all around, like, your interests, your hobbies, the things that you do, like, personal, like, and some people are, switching over careers. Some people, they thought they wanted to do this as soon as they got out of high school or whatever, or got their GED, or just, you know what I'm saying, just, I don't know. It's people out there that has many different experiences, but as you get older, it's like, you're supposed to change, right? Don't nobody stay the same. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people gotta understand. Like, we're gonna evolve, we're gonna change, we're gonna some people get better, some people, have all these challenges, some people just and some other people, they ain't shit. Like, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Come for me. I know you guys out there know a couple of people who ain't shit. You feel me? And some people are very vocal about this type of stuff online. They be telling all their business. Everything. You got regular folks who are intertwined into, like, this celebrity gossip shit. So people like to come for other people for whatever reasons, but I just honestly feel like If you don't have to be in a situation, don't be in it. Like, I understand, like, it's certain women out there, like, who been in a certain lifestyle where they depend on men for their livelihood. You feel me? As far as, taking on that role as being a wife. You feel me? And it's like, okay, the man work, they stay home, they get the money, but then somehow the agreement kind of like shifted, because then the guy just felt like, all right, he owns this person, and then it became like, the person started getting less and less of money, and to the fact that they wasn't getting money. Like, the guy was giving them money at first, you feel me? But then they felt like, oh yeah, you didn't cook this one day, or you didn't do that one day, or just making up little arguments, so that they could withhold the money, which still isn't right. You feel me? I absolutely feel like that still ain't, that's not right. You feel me? Especially when I just feel like that ain't right, because at the end of the day, if you say you're going to give me $5,000 on Thursday, I'm expecting to get $5,000 on Thursday. Okay? If you say, oh, every week I'm giving you some money every week on a Thursday, then when that Thursday come, that's what I run me my money. That's what it is. And so for a dude to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you this amount of money, and then all of a sudden they start flaking. They start, that $5,000 turned into $50. Like, where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Also, now you only giving me $200 for the month? Like, okay. You can't even go to Dollar Tree with $200 for the month. Okay? You can't. Because Dollar Tree went up. It's $1.25, boo-boo. But, you got guys doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they want to be abusive. They want to start telling you what to do, where to go, isolating you. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. See, that's when you gotta know, like you gotta start learning certain shit and start studying people. Because it's like, once a person start like flaking and acting all funny and stuff like that, that's when you gotta have another plan. Because that can't be the plan no more. Like, you got someone who ain't giving you money, beating you up. You feel me? He's taking your money, he beating you up. He's isolating you from your family. You feel me? And he's limiting your resources. Where's the fun and reward in that? Like, why stay? Why subject yourself to suffering? Take what you have and bounce, B. Ain't that much money, in the world, so that's gonna replace you. There's so many women they don't have the opportunity to do it all over again, because they allowed themselves to be in to stay in an abusive relationship far too long, to the fact that this person lost their life. There's so many women that's like 6 feet deep under because they wouldn't leave. Or because, when they finally decided to leave, it was too late. You feel me? They didn't take it serious. And then you have some women who took it serious, but they didn't go about it in the right way. You feel me? Like, if you leave someone that's crazy, like this person is crazy, he should not know where you are at. Like, let's say you know what I'm saying? If this person is wild, crazy, like we all know a few people that's just like off they rocker. You feel me? Those are the people you typically call when there's a fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got that one uncle that's just like about that shit. Like, yeah, that's the person you call when you trying to, like, you feel what I'm saying? You trying to fuck shit up, you know? But it's some people that's just like ticking time bombs. It's like, I don't know, like with this, like this whole growing up shit, like everyone's going in different directions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people just, they lose it as they get older. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Some people are just freaking like, they crazy. Like, I don't know if there's a better way to explain this shit. You feel me? Like, people think like, oh yeah, only broke niggas be beating their wives or beating their girls. No, rich dudes be doing the same shit. You feel what I'm saying? But and that's why some women like some women stay, because they like, oh, at least I'm getting a bag. I'm like, ain't that much money in the world. Like, you staying with a dude that don't do nothing for you and he beats your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't, like, those emotions is out of whack. Like, it's out of balance or something like that. Because you gotta choose a side. You feel me? Like, you a perception, like a way to see it. That's all it is. It's like you gotta choose a way to see the situation, and some people are choosing to see it from like an emotional, I'm in love, out of whack, crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is the person you in love with, then this is the person you hate, type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to justify why this person is beating your ass because you remember who this person used to be or the good times and all this shit. It's very twisted, yo. Like, the shit is it's just your emotions out of whack. That's all it is. It's your emotions out of whack and trying to justify some fucked up ass shit that somebody that you love did to you. That's all that shit is. That's it. Like, you feel me? It ain't right. It's not right for somebody that you love to beat you, to abuse you, to fracture your jaw, like to fracture your bones in your body, to set you on fire. That's not fucking love. To cut your arms off, my dude. That's not love. Someone to kidnap you and hold you captive. That's not love. Someone to deny you of your identity, for you to know who you are. That's, and you know what I'm saying? That's not love. That's possession. That's control. Like, that's something else. Like, I don't know. That's not what it is. It's not love. That's someone that wanna use it. That's one that wanna use you. You feel me? That you're no longer. Yeah, I'm looking at this microphone. I just bought a new microphone. And so the red button started bleeping. So I'm like, oh, it's not bleeping, beeping. Well, it wasn't beeping, blinking. Yes, blinking. That's what it started blinking. And it said when it blinks, that means that it's on mute. But then I looked at it and it's just, the light is just going. So I'm like, what the hell was that? What that was about? But I think like the paper went over it or something. I don't know. But anyway, like I was saying, like, but that's not, that's not love. That's like possession. And Like they want to like control you, you know? Control. And sometimes, dudes like to utilize their resources. Like if they feel like, I don't know, like it just depends on, because I'm not going to throw every dude in the same fucking, uh, in the same basket. You're not like, oh, they all the same. No, all men are not all the same, okay? Because you say some people are into different strokes for different folks type of shit, but I'm not going to throw everyone in the same, basket, because even with women being in same sex, marriages or same sex relationships, domestic violence and abuse can exist within that type of relationship, same sex, opposite sex, it's all about like, one person trying to have control over the next person. They trying to like to dominate the whole situation or whatever. So I'm not gonna like put people like in the same category. Like, oh yeah, all guys are like that, or they all think like that. That's not what I'm gonna do, But there are, some men out there who will utilize their resources to will a woman in. You know what I'm saying? It's like they trying to dingle the money. You feel me? Like they dingling the money just to catch a woman. You know what I'm saying? And they'll finesse the whole situation, trying to make it seem like they something that they not. And over time, their real self will slowly get exposed, and sometimes, they're not even letting the time go by and slowly showing their true self. Sometimes women are able to pick up on that, the first week, you feel me? Based on the type of, the type of person that this he is, or like, you know what I'm saying? Based on how they study, these type of men, you feel me? Based on if you pick up on certain things. But for whatever the situation is, right? The main point is, right, that I'm trying to make, what I'm putting out there is that when somebody do that ultimate switch, you feel me? Like they just start to be abusive to you. Like they already violated, they crossed the line, like get mad over something dumb and then they want to punch you in your face or break your jaw or pull your hair, destroy your property, cause serious harms, bodily harms. I'm not going to say a lot of that stuff on here because they say, YouTube, like, they don't like that, so, but you get my drift or whatever, like, because I even did a video about, oh, what should I do if he hits me first or something. It's probably not worded that way, but it's the same thing. But the best thing you could do is bounce. Like, yo, you don't have to subject yourself to abuse. You don't deserve that. Nobody deserves to be abused and beat. We don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. So the best thing is, removing yourself. That's the best thing. I know some people will be like, oh, well, I don't have no money or whatever, and I need to save my money and shit like that, and I need to, whatever. Do what you feel you need to do, all right? But there's a lot of organizations, hotline numbers that you guys could contact. I don't know what where you guys are listening to this at, if you guys are in situations like that, you know, you could call a domestic violence hotline number, you feel me? And they could connect you with whatever resources that's where you from at, you know. If you know somebody that's willing to allow you to stay with them that he don't know about, right? Because you could what is it called? Take all your stuff off of social media and shit like that. You feel me? Because it's like, to me, I just feel like when I'm going through stuff, I'm not going to be on social media. You feel me? I'm going to be getting myself together in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you cut off all that internet shit, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's your personal life and in your personal circle and the people that you speak to on a regular basis. You feel me? Like, that should matter. You know what I'm saying? Like that real support. And sometimes some of us don't even have that kind of support, and we have to be that support for ourselves and strengthen our own self up and build ourselves up. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that we're good and want to see ourselves good and not self-sabotaging it and subjecting ourselves to suffering that we are putting ourselves through by making decisions to stay in effed up situations like that, in abusive situations, or to make choices that are just horrible. You know what I'm saying? That choices that will further inflict pain on us in the future. You feel what I'm saying? Like situations that are dire, and I feel like staying in an abusive relationship is a dire situation, and it's no matter how, like, people is like, oh yeah, well, he hit me, he punched me in my face, but the last time he did that was like about 2 years ago. So you gonna wait another 2 years to find out if he gonna punch you in your face again? You feel me? Oh, like, yeah, but he was stressed out or whatever. Another thing that I don't understand is, right, like, I was talking about this whole cheater shit, right? Because, it's a lot of you guys out there that, in relationship with cheaters and shit like that, who's, they know they getting cheated on. Everybody know, especially if you find out the first time this dude cheated on you, right? It's devastating. Like I said, it's very devastating to find out that your spouse cheated on you, right? That first time could have been, 2003. But it's 2023, and every 2 years, he's been cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's so far away from the first time. You can't act like every time you find out he's cheating is the first time. Then that means that you flat out deceived yourself and lied to yourself and blinded you of the fact of the patterns. Like, oh yeah, every 2 years he's cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of looking at that pattern, I hope you had, somebody. Because at this point, y'all got an open relationship. That's what I see. You just haven't decided to, partake or get you a partner, get you a side little thing. I feel like if a guy's able to have a whole family on you, the relationship been over. It been over. It been over. But some people are not. They're not gonna see it like that. They're not gonna see it like, oh yeah, people got a weird way of looking at shit. Because it's like whatever you tell you, however you cope with certain things, what you tell yourself to cope with it, then that's what it is, you know? But to lie to yourself, because you could, some people just lie and they okay with lying with themselves. It's like, oh, they lie to everybody else. So if they lie to everybody else, they're going to lie to themselves and shit like that. But at least be happy. God damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to stay in a forbidden relationship, right? In a relationship that's just like, at least be happy in the relationship. Shit. Why be miserable and stay at the same time? At least be happy and stay. Shit. I don't know. Because that would be like, that would be crazy though. Like when you think about it. Like you stand in a situation and you crying about it every day. You allowing this person to steal your life force from your very own life. You're not even the same person no more. You don't look the same, You can see the worry and the stress in your face from staying with somebody that you want to stay with, want to be with, but then again, you just hate this person too at the same time. Well, not hate them, you dislike them. You dislike this person, but your love for this person is stronger than the dislike. I don't know, people is crazy. They be creating their own like mess. I'm just saying. Because if you want to stay in a situation that you hate, at least be happy in it. Like, goddamn. Like, I don't understand. That's the concept that I don't get. Like, I don't get it. I don't get that situation. Like, staying in a situation that you're suffering from. And I'm not even talking about an abusive relationship, because I was talking about like abusive relationships, right? But now I'm just talking about just general relationships that has ran its course, and it doesn't have to include abuse, right? Because sometimes a relationship has ran its course. You guys don't have nothing in common. Y'all don't talk to each other. Shit is just, at this point, y'all just roommating. You know what I'm saying? You doing your own thing, they doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? But yet you want to complain. Like, bitch, ain't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. I'm just saying, don't nobody care. You feel me? Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that. They don't care about that stuff. And I just feel like, you have to care about your life. Because these dudes or this person that you with don't care. They don't give a damn about none of that stuff. They don't want to work. They don't want to work it out. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to be bothered with you. And especially if they're not even having sex with you. They're not even giving you money. They're not doing nothing for you. So it's like, why even put your energy there? Seems to me you need to be in a relationship with yourself. Start dating yourself. Start loving on yourself. Start figuring out who this person is, who you want to be, what you want to be, what you want to do, how you want your life to be, because obviously that person don't care and will never care. You know what I'm saying? Some people are good in certain situations because they got a roof over their head and they got a hot plate of food. You feel me? They got clothes. And so they like, oh, this is where I'm staying, but my heart is elsewhere. My mind is somewhere else. That's how people are maneuvering. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's your life. It's what you put up with. And it is what it is. And that's what people have been like, subjecting themselves to, like the drama and the petty stuff, like, just the dysfunction. It's like, why allow yourself to suffer over somebody else's shit, over something somebody else did that don't have no fault of your own? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why people have to know when it's time to, like, separate, when it's time to, like, okay, this shit ran its course. You feel me? Like, this is it. People try to fix things that don't even need to be fixed, Sometimes, like, even like with fixing things that are broken, right? But they're like outdated. It's just like, you got a bike, an old bike from like what, the 50s or the 40s or whatever. Now, like, the bikes back then is different than the bikes out now. Like, you can't like keep fixing, like trying to put new parts on an old bike. You feel me? Like, might as well just get a whole new bike. I'm just saying, get a whole new bike, or like you throw out the old, get with the new. You feel me? That's just what it is. Can't keep trying to fix something that's broken. It's like, how you fix some shit and it be fixing for a little while, then it break again, then it keep breaking. It's like, you just throw the whole shit out, get a new one. And that's what some of these relationships need to just, like, throw that shit in the trash. I did a video on ghosting for life because, yeah, you need to be ghosting people for life. You just need to be ghost, like, just be out, forget that shit. Cause people ain't trying that. Some people ain't trying to have no real conversations. They not trying to have a real conversation. People want to have fake conversations. They want to talk about fake stuff all day long, but never like the real shit. Never. People ain't gonna talk about the real things that are really going on and really coming up with solutions to navigate their world and to change their world and to change their viewpoint and to self-improve and to become better. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not sitting up here acting like I'm holier than thou and I got it going on and my shit don't stink and everything is all peaches and cream. No, it's not that. And that's why I made this podcast, so I could talk about these things and work on myself. You feel what I'm saying? Every day I'm working on myself. Every day. You feel what I'm saying? Every day. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, sitting up here, like I'm telling people how to live their life and telling people what to do. Let me tell you something. You're a grown ass person, right? You listening to this, you grown, you got your own mind, you live your own life, you do your own thing, right? I'm stating my opinion. You feel me? I'm definitely stating some things that, you feel me, like, that I have not that I have personally experienced, right? And that the things that I observed, right? I could talk about the stuff I observed, the the research that I did, you feel me? But in no shape, form, or fashion am I like, trying to tell people how to live their lives and shit like that, or what they need to do. I'm just saying what I know. That's it. And you know what I'm saying? You can listen or not. It is what it is. But there's a comment section, you feel me? If you have anything that you want to add to the topic that I was talking about, which is suffering, and I just feel like we don't have to suffer. You feel me? We don't have to subject ourselves to suffering for some old shit, for some old baggage, or even for something that's currently in our lives that we may not want to experience, right? So it's like you have to definitely take leadership role in your own life. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times people are not willing to do that. They're not going to do that. Because in taking leadership role in your life, meaning that you got to like deal with your shit, deal with everything, and be 100% real with yourself, right? The real reason why people don't take leadership role is because they're not trying to deal with their shit. You're not trying to be a leader in your own world. You rather, go to somebody else and take their shit, you feel me? And then when it doesn't work, then you could blame them, right? But then instead of like doing your own research, instead of doing your own work and knowing like, okay, well, I tried this, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't work, then go back to the drawing board, right? But my thing is, if someone else has experienced it and got through it and was able to, you know, redo their life, you feel what I'm saying? Or at least change it to the way they want it to be, because that's what it is. It's like, I feel like true happiness, true like now in this world, like the true happiness and it's really living a life that you want to live, right? And also living a peaceful life. Like, I feel like a peaceful life to me is a happy life. You feel me? Waking up and being who you want to be and loving who you are and feeling good where you are in your life and not feeling like, like shit. You feel me? And things are working out the way you want them to work out. But everyone can't say that everything is working out like that, the way they want it to work out. People can't say that. They're not able to say that because they live in their lives according to what someone else wants them to, who they want them to be, or how they want them to be. They acting according to how someone else told them that they wanted them to act or they wanted them to be. And people are in relationships like that where they are constantly being controlled by somebody else, and it's just like, no, take back your power, take back your control, B. You don't have to be in no situation, and that could be all across the board with everything. There's always somebody out there that want to like, tell you how to live your life and what to do, right? Especially when you ain't complaining about your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk, like, if you ain't complaining about your shit and talking about your shit to me, you feel me? What can I say? You feel me? Like, even if like yesterday I was doing a show about, being truthful and honest and stuff like that. People are truthfully in some effed up situations. You feel me? They in some horrible ass situation. You look at their shit and they know they in some fuck shit. And they know they take full accountability. But they in the life of fuckery. That's their life. That's what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So who am I to interrupt someone that's peacefully in their fuckery? I would be a horrible person to just interrupt someone living a happily fuckery life. You know what I'm saying? Who am I? You know what I'm saying? To interrupt somebody that's peaceful in their chaotic, drama-filled life. I wouldn't be right. Because that's what they want. That's what some people like that shit. It gets people like off, like to have some drama filled life. You know what I'm saying? Like every minute is just like something that has happened. You know what I'm saying? And they like to have, a life that's filled like that, with that's just, and that's not who I'm talking to. You feel me? That's not who I'm talking to. I'm talking to those people who are no longer, who do complain about their situation, who don't want to be in a situation no more, but don't know how to. That's who I'm talking to. So, and who's making the initiative to change their situation, right? That's who I'm talking to. And I could be talking to people who, you know what I'm saying, who enjoy the fuckery, that likes the drama and stuff like that. It's either or. You feel me? This is an open platform. Anybody could listen in on this, but for those who enjoyed this live, definitely go to www.beautifulstartpodcast.com. There you can listen to all the other episodes, of the podcast. And also I do coaching sessions, one-on-one. I do vent sessions, I do combined sessions and colloquy sessions. If you're interested in learning more about the sessions, definitely go to the website. And also I do have a group, a monthly group. If you're interested in being a part of that monthly group and finding out more about it, definitely go to the website. And I do a free meditation. Every once a month there I do a free meditation. Anybody can sign up for it. But you have to sign up in order to get the information in terms of like the time, the date that it will be, because it will definitely always be on a Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. That's when I'll do the meditation. But in order to find out the date and get sent out the link, that's why I need your information so I can send that out. So all I'm doing is asking for your name and your email address. But I definitely want you guys to, if you don't sign up for anything else, definitely sign up for the free meditation. It's definitely a 30-minute session, and it could open your mind to different things. And sometimes people are not really, who haven't ever meditated, don't know how to calm their mind. And doing meditation, it calms your mind. It helps with that, calming your mind. And then also it has all these other things, but that's associated with it. But if you want to know more about that, definitely go to my website and sign up. But with meditation in general, there's millions of people that do it on YouTube. So, on your spare time, if that's something that you're interested in, definitely, start researching meditation, or even go on Amazon and get a book on meditation. I got plenty of books about meditation, but my bookshelf is right here, and it's like literally pitch black in the room that I'm in. Like, you would ask yourself, like, oh, why are you in darkness talking? I'm in darkness, literally. If I put on the camera, it would be, you wouldn't see nothing. You guys would be so scared. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of adults out there that's scared of the dark. How many of you adults out there are scared of the dark? It is October. You know, they say October is the month that where the veil is broken. The veil is thin, and so therefore there's a lot of paranormal activities and stuff like that. And you know, people see ghosts, people talk to past loved ones, and you know, stuff like that. So this is the month. Halloween is going to be like in about 2 weeks. Are you guys celebrating Halloween? Because I know I am. I already got my Halloween outfit. But I got the Halloween outfit from Torrid. It's like this, the night before Christmas. It's like the little dress with the man. He not a skeleton, but he got like a white round head, like an orange. You know, if any of you guys seen The Night Before Christmas, do you know what I'm talking about? But if you go to Torrid right now and you put Night Before Christmas Halloween suit or whatever, you'll probably see it. So I got that, and then I'm like, I already got like a long wig that's like past my butt, so, and it's black. So I think I'm gonna just throw that wig on and like do my makeup like a dark gothic look. And I was gonna order some black lipstick from this website, but what I think I'm gonna do is just use my black lip liner and just do my whole lip and then put like gloss over it. Cause I don't know, cause I got so many lipsticks and lip glosses, right? I have so much makeup. So I'm like, how I have all these lipsticks and lip glosses and I don't have black. But I gotta remember, I just threw out, because when I had to do a full clean out of my house, like when someone was, no, it wasn't someone in, it was, because I had bought new makeup. So when I buy new makeup, I like to go through like all my makeup and see what I need to throw out. You know what I'm saying? I typically throw out the stuff that's almost gone and the stuff that I haven't like used, and I just had it for too long. You know what I'm saying? So I did that pretty recently. I'm not gonna give a date because I didn't put it down like, oh, I did this in May. I didn't do that. So, but I still have a lot of lipsticks and stuff like that, and so I know for certain I don't have a black lipstick. Because I know I threw out the black lipstick that I had. And I don't think I bought a new one. I definitely do have brown lipsticks. But I'm definitely going to do a dark look for that. So let me know if any of you guys out there are celebrating Halloween. Definitely in the comment section. Let me know what you going to be. I might post pictures in the community center, what's up? Talking about community center, the community tab. Okay, I'm over here talking about community center like I'm in a building somewhere in the Bronx. Like, yo, you know them buildings that have community centers? They be having the baby shower. Anybody that's from the East Coast, y'all know about the community center. The community center is legit. You throw any kind of party in there. You throwing a sweet 16 birthday party in there. Hell, I seen some people get married in the community center. You know what I'm saying? They turn that whole they turn it real nice. Anywho, yeah, so the community tab. Let me know if you guys want to see my Halloween outfit when I do wear it. You know, comment below and I'll put it in the community tab. If not, it's whatever, because you guys know I pretty much go live on the audio thing, because I'm just like, maybe I'll go live. I definitely went live showing my face, but I just like to, you know, I like the comfort of just talking in the dark and talking about the shit I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? The topics that I find interesting. But definitely, if you guys want me to talk about a particular topic or anything like that, definitely in a comment section, let it be known, because I'm open to like you know, discussions that you guys want to hear. And definitely, if this is your first time listening, definitely like, share, and subscribe. Definitely want this channel to grow. So yeah, but I'm about to call it a night because I got other shit I gotta do. All right.